Hi everybody on YouTube. Subject of this video is on migraine-associated vertigo and sexual assault. Lying down is not necessarily an invitation for sex and does not imply sexual consent. There is a misconception going around. It seems to be pretty common that if you lie down, if you're with your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife or whatever, and lie down, that means that you've given consent for sex or some kind of sexual activity. However, with migraine-associated vertigo and possibly a lot of other health conditions as well, lying down is not sexual consent. Repeat. With migraine-associated vertigo, at least, lying down is not sexual consent. No matter what misconception is going around about it, no matter what the police believe, no matter what the courts believe, no matter what the judge believes, commissioners, court commissioners, whoever, no matter what anyone believes, lying down is not automatic consent for sex. Now, in my case, with my MAV and all of its related injuries like the back sprain and etc., and the headaches that come with MAV and the whole bit, I believe that that when I suddenly had to lie down because I was feeling sick and was in severe back pain, suddenly with the MAV and the back sprain that's come with it and all that it was misconstrued as being an invitation for sex, which is, I believe, what directly led to my being sexually assaulted when I was having a MAV attack. And had severe headache pain and back pain and whatnot because of MAV and related MAV stuff and whatnot. I was feeling really sick and in a lot of pain. And the fact that I lay down suddenly, even though I made it very clear that I was lying down because I was feeling really sick and I was in a lot of pain, that it was, I believe it was misconstrued as being an invitation for sex, for sexual contact. Yeah. And I believe that when I went to court and mentioned that I was lying down at the time I was sexually assaulted, I believe that the commissioner most likely misconstrued that as being an invitation for sex. And when I was asked, well, did you see him do it? Didn't you see him? Didn't you see him coming? Didn't you see him do it? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. And I was feeling so sick and in so much pain at the time, I couldn't defend myself. And I was very out of it, very physically sick and out of it. And that was when this guy, when I was really sick and in so much pain, that was when he sexually assaulted me. But apparently this whole thing was misinterpreted, apparently by the commissioner, who apparently does not understand MAV, most likely. And I don't know what he knows about sexual assault and issues and domestic violence. I don't know. But that apparently what has gone on. Again, just because a person is lying down suddenly does not mean that the person wants sex. Especially in a case of something like MAV that can hit very suddenly and violently. And you either have to sit down or lie down or go down. And you're in the throes of, a lot of times, of severe nausea and headache pain and everything else going on. For the commissioner to ask me in court, well, why didn't you see him coming and all that, was very ignorant and very rude, really. Again, I don't care what anyone says otherwise. Lying down does not mean consent for sex. Have a great day. God bless.